In the UK, your huge hit, Shimmerik, was anglicised by Holly Valance into the Kiss Kiss song. What did you think of it?
I liked it. It was a different version. I mean, I thought my version was a little more passionate, something more original about it. But it was a big hit in England.
And the US as well.
In the US as well.
Yeah.
And I think she's hot. She's beautiful. The only thing I didn't understand was why she was totally naked in the video. Because the song is a catchy song. You don't need to do that.
Did she actually license it from you?
Because I didn't write the song.
Sezen Aksu wrote the song.
Yes, she did.
She did. So it was licensed, and it was
licensed.
Okay, because I remember seeing an interview with her in London's Metro paper, and in the interview they asked her about the origins of the song, where it come from, and had it not been done by a very famous Turkish pop artist called Tarkan, and she almost said no in this interview. Like, wow, yeah, she'd conjured up this track out of nowhere. Now I don't know if she was misquoted or whether it was just the one interview, but I was sitting there reading the paper thinking, you lie, you lie, you know.
So she almost said like that it's a new song or something?
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, along those lines. But it was just the one interview.
Yeah.
But, I mean, did you presumably didn't release Shimmerik as a international single?
In English, you mean?
Yeah. Maybe could that not have been an option for you to do that?
I thought about that, and we tried some versions, but somehow the magic was gone. Singing in English, that song. It was released in many countries except England and America, I think, because it was in Turkish.
And it went #1 in quite a few countries, didn't it? In the Turkish.
In the Turkish version.
Format, yes.
Which was amazing to me, you know. In Germany, France, South America, I mean Mexico, Belgium,
yeah.
Holland. Yeah, I mean, it's such a catchy thing. It's so international. We all kiss, and it's tough to come up with a song like that all the time, you know. It's luck. It's a gift from God, I think, you know.
And Sezen Aksu.
And Sezen Aksu, yes. That song was written for somebody else.
Really?
Back then.
Oh.
And I met Sezen Aksu somewhere by coincidence, which I don't believe in. And she just mumbled the chorus to me. She said, listen to this track. I wrote it for somebody else. When I heard that kiss, I was like, are you crazy? I'm the only person who can pull off the song. You can give this to me. So it happened. I got the song.
Adamını beni orta yerinden çatlatıyor. Ağzımda sakızı şişirip arsız patlatıyor. Biz böyle mi gördük babamızdan, ele güne rezil olduk. Yeni adet gelmiş eski köye bak, dostlar mahvoldu. Seni gidip fındık kıran, yılanı deliğinden çıkaran, kaderin püskül belam, yakalarsan. Seni gidip fındık kıran, yılanı deliğinden çıkaran, kaderin püskül belam, yakalarsan. Takmış koluna elin adamını, beni orta yerinden çatlatıyor. Ağzımda sakızı şişirip arsız patlatıyor. Biz böyle mi gördük babamızdan, ele güne rezil olduk. Yeni adet gelmiş eski köye bak, dostlar mahvoldu. Seni gidip fındık kıran, yılanı deliğinden çıkaran, kaderin püskül belam, yakalarsan. Seni gidip fındık kıran, yılanı
Shimarik from Tarkan here with me, DJ Ritu, BBC London 94.9. We're coming at you from Istanbul, though. Tarkan, your album before Metamorphose was recorded in English and called Come Closer. It proved to be a hit with people like George Michael, actually. So certain people really sort of took to this album, but perhaps was not so much of a hit with many of your existing fans. Why did you record the album as it was? What was your motivation?
To sing in English, or
to do an entire album in English?
I guess the main reason was Mr. Ahmet Erdogan from Atlantic Records, who passed away last year. It was his motivation. When he came to Turkey in 1994, he saw me on stage on the Şıkıdım song. And he said to me, "Hey, you gotta come to America. We have to record an English record for you." And I said, "I don't know how to speak English. How is that gonna happen?" He said, "Come, you learn English." So that was a sparkle of this whole project, and it took me a lot of years to learn the language, to write songs, and it was difficult times, you know. And spending time in America by myself, away from all my life here, was tough.
Was it a lonely time as well?
Oh yeah, a lot of lonely times. I regretted it so many times, you know. Said to myself, "Go back. It's never going to happen, you know, because your native language is Turkish. And you have a success already in Turkish. Why are you doing this?" I kept asking it to myself. But, you know, I had to do it. But then when I was in America, during the process, I realized that the show business is a tough life, you know, to live. And the more I walked towards the album, I felt emotionally that I'm walking away from it, that I didn't want to be a part of this chaos life, really. I guess I sabotaged myself when the album was finished. I didn't really promote it much. I didn't put much energy into it. And I guess, I don't know how I feel about it today. A voice inside me still tells me that I should push it, because I have a new version of the album now. A couple of new songs I added, and I took like 5 or 6 songs out of the Come Closer version. And this guy, Pete Martin from England, he lives in London, who I'm working with on the English album, he reproduced the album. And I think it sounds fantastic, but I'm not 18 anymore. I don't know if I can start all over again. But, you know, I have to do it.
Yeah, yeah.